Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the RTG here on FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. Episode number 187 today. Episode number 187. Hi, guys. That was quite a good impression. I think you guys will all admit. Anyway, hopefully you're all doing well. I'm doing good. I'm actually enjoying FIFA a lot because the grind is real. There's been a lot for me to catch up on. So, hopefully we're going to reap the rewards of a lot of squad battles gameplay and stuff today by having some fun packs. And of course, we will open an 85 times 10 at some point during this video. So if you do enjoy, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Just keep sharing that love and showing some love and support on the episodes. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And of course, subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'm actually going to make a couple of changes to this team today. I know, shock horror. It's finally going to happen. But I think there have been some players that are now within the power curve that are available that could potentially be useful for me. So we'll get to that a little bit later. I've actually got a couple of different options what I could use for the team. But we start off by, there's a couple of like the daily SBCs that I need to get done, which gives me out some tokens. This one itself gave me a rare mega pack, which was nice. It's quite costly though. This SBC was expensive, and we only got an 84 and a couple 83s from it, so it probably wasn't really worth it because I did have to go and buy some players. But at the end of the day, you also get the token, which is what makes it worth it, right? You get that swaps token player, which means you can then add it to the long list of other swaps token players you got. Just like this guy right here, I believe he is like my 9th or 10th swaps player that I've got. So we now basically have enough for, well, yeah, I think that was like my 9th. We now basically have enough for the 85 times 10, which is the area that I wanted to go down. I always like the fodder stuff. So for those of you that were super curious, I managed to win the draft, the beginner offline draft. I managed to win it. Come on, let's go. Big dubs. Obviously, I managed to win that one. And it was more of a case of I just wanted to get that done. I didn't want to risk getting knocked out of the draft because I had 2 draft tokens. I had the perfect amount of draft games, 8 draft games over 2 tokens, that if I just did it really easily against the offline, I would get the objective done. And I think that's tomorrow that we'll probably finish it off because we are one little tick away from completing this play to ball, but I do need to play another 4 draft matches, so I need to build another draft, do all of that. And again, I'll just do it offline, off camera, and we'll get that objective done for Danjuma. Prime Mixed Players Pack coming up right now. It's a silver. It's not really what you want to see. You want to see a FUT birthday, or even better, you want to see a FUT birthday icon. That is one thing that I would absolutely love to pack during this promo. We do, however, pack ourselves a little Steve Mondonde tidy, and that was from an 81 plus times 11. I don't know what's going on with my forehead again. I'm getting that sort of like rash coming up on my head. Sorry, apologies. It's happened a couple of times. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit warm going into filming this. Who knows, but we're going to ignore it and move on. I do unlock Alessandrini. Managed to get him but I grinded out another 8 squad battles matches. I know you could do all this stuff in Rivals, but I've started a new series on Netflix called, oh god, what is it called? The Night something. It's about some guy in the White House who answers a phone and deals with issues. It's really good. So I've got that to watch, right, on Netflix. And then I could just play squad battles like brain dead, not even thinking about it, and get that done, and get all of these matches done. So I don't know how many matches it takes to get the Alessandrini and then the things after that. Was it 30 matches or something in total? Because if so, that is quite a lot for me to have played in a couple of days. But at the end of the day, I've been doing it whilst watching Netflix and chatting to my mates on Discord. So it's been nice to catch up with friends, catch up on Netflix, and also, of course, catch up on objectives. So I nearly took Marquez here, but I actually decided that if Cordoba comes really good, then having 6-game loan on him could be quite good. That's nearly, nearly enough for me to use in like a playoffs or something. Not that I ever actually use the loans. I'll never use this Marquinhos. It's just the way it is. But I'll collect them, and if I ever need them, I guess I'll use them. But it doesn't look likely because I've still got like prime Ronaldinho and stuff that I've never really used. Sad, but yeah, I don't know. I've got so many loans, I never use them. They all seem a little bit pointless to me. So we got a Palacios, 87 rated, from a 2-player pack. Not bad. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for me to put all 10 of these swaps token players into the SBC of 85 plus times 10. I know I'm English. I'm old, and I haven't decided to keep 20 tokens along to get Alan Shearer. Somebody revoke my UK citizenship immediately. What am I doing? No, I just think we've got better. And I imagine that Shearer might be quite fun. And if I had more of a support for Newcastle, if I was a Newcastle supporter, I would, of course, get him done. But I'd rather the fodder in this instance. I like the opportunity of maybe getting a nice, cool card. We see a walkout inform in my 85 times 10. Now, does that mean there can or can't be anything behind it? I'm not sure. It's time to go in and have a little look. We get Palacios again, and we get 4 informs. 2 of them 87 and duplicates, 2 of them 85. 2 85s, an 86, an 87, and 2 88s. I think it's borderline okay / I don't mind it too much, but I would have absolutely loved to have seen a FUT birthday player or a FUT birthday icon in there, for sure. Like that goes without saying. I think like that. I think we should have got one of them, and I'm a little bit sad that we didn't. But it's good fodder for the club, and we are kind of stacked up a little bit now. So there are plenty of things that I can work on. People have rumoured that there's maybe some sort of Kante SBC coming out. Well, I've not seen anything of it just yet. I don't know. Maybe it came out last night for you lot, and I'll talk about it tomorrow or something. But if we can keep a high level of fodder and some sort of really top tier player SBC like that comes out, then I'll be interested. Managed to get myself a FUT birthday Lafont from one of the 5 player picks that I was able to create. So yeah, my club is looking pretty empty, pretty thin on golds at this point. I don't really have much to write home about there, but I did manage to get like 4 or 5 player picks done, and I got a Lafont FUT birthday out of it, so I absolutely take that. I think I might even give him a little go, So I also managed to complete, I'm going to show you the 5 times 85, but I think tomorrow is when we're going to do the 86 plus crazy pack that you get for the end of FUT birthday party. I wanted to save something for tomorrow, and we've got loads of stuff going on here today. So what we will do is we'll open the final reward from that little section, which is the 85 by 5, which is arguably more exciting anyway. But before I could open any of the packs that I've just accumulated, I need to head on into the SBC section to put my duplicates somewhere, because I know I haven't really got much space to discard and claim back stuff. I've been doing that a little bit lately, so I don't really have much left in the quick sell recovery department. I don't know how. It never seems to top back up to what it should do, but I don't want to risk losing out on some high tier fodder. So I decided to stick stuff into, and I forget his name now. Damn it, man. The French Monaco centre-back FUT birthday SBC, whose name escapes me, who is an 84 and an 85, or 84 and an 86. No, an 83 and an 80 something. I don't know. We'll go back to the SBC in a moment, and I'll show you properly. But we get a little Carvajal out of the reward pack for him. Apparently on the web app, it was saying it was some sort of Sergio Ramos SBC or something in a couple of different languages. So that's odd. But here's my 5 times 85 then. 88 Ruben Diaz. I think we've already got him, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I think I am. We just got him in the 85 times 10, didn't we? So, yeah, you could say that in today's episode we've done an 85 times 15. I could even try and title it and clickbait you in like that. It's probably better to just call it 85 times 10, actually, for the search. But anyway, yeah, in this we get 2 86s and 287s and an 88. I'm not mad about it. Again, would have loved to have seen a FUT birthday, but it is what it is. And as you can see, the 83 rated squad gets completed, and FUT birthday player is ours. Diassi, that's the name. I was like, I thought there was a B in there somewhere, and I didn't want to say it wrong. But yeah, 87 rated FUT birthday Diassi. Welcome to the club. Looks pretty good. 84 pace as a centre back, and 79 dribbling, 5-star skill, 4-star weak foot. That's kind of why I really completed this guy, because he looks like a top tier centre back, or at least a very good tier one. Combined with the fact that I use quite a lot of Ligue 1 players and French players, and also combined with the fact that he looks like he could be pretty good on the ball in the defensive areas, which is something that Maldini isn't. So for now, I'm actually going to switch out 2 players, or really 3 players from the last time we played. Cancelo out, Donnarumma out, Maldini out, Lafont, Diassi, Zambrotta in. So that is, you know, a fairly big change for my ultimate team, considering I don't change my squad very often. And I decided to just hit up a little bit of Div Rivals for the end of the episode. Just play my first like 3 games of it, because I know by tomorrow I'm going to need to have either got 8 wins or at least 3 wins on the board, because I haven't really been thinking about Rivals much. Haven't played it. This is actually my first game this entire season, because obviously we were away in Canada last week, in the beautiful place that is Vancouver. What a trip. Lovely, lovely, beautiful place. Honestly, I think Vancouver might be the most pretty skyline of a place I've ever been to. I love it there. It's nuts. But we're 3-2 down in this game. Make that 3-3 though. Make it 3-all. Drogba, even after a week off or so, is still absolutely the one. He is the boy. He is the truth. He is everything you ever want and more out of a FUT striker. And I was 4-3 up after being... I was losing quite a long time during that game, and you know, we come away here with a 4-3 rage quit, so glad to see that happening. But I did note there that my opponent scored 3 goals after only having 4 shots. Lafont, fraud watch alert, all right? We need to make sure that we keep an eye on that sort of thing, because Donnarumma could just go back in net, you know, and be absolutely fine. Or, of course, we could use our Edison and bring, like, Cancelo and Stones in. There's an option there, actually. Anyway, I'm 2-0 down after 8 minutes in this game, and I was thinking, my God, this guy's a sweat. But at halftime, I made some changes, and, well, you won't believe how different the start of this second half is. If I was my opponent, I would probably say, oh, he handed off the controller to his big brother, who's better at the game than him, because it just felt like, I don't know, it all just went really well for me. 9 minutes into the second half, I managed to equalise, so I had just as good of a start to the second half as he did to the first. And then actually, like 15 minutes into the second half, I've gone ahead, and 20 minutes into the second half, I'm 4-2 up and forcing my opponent to hit me with a little rage quit. So what an absolute dub that is. Yeah, couldn't have asked for much more there from my players early doors in the second half. Very weird. Maybe his big brother played the first half, and then he gave the controller to his little brother, and who wasn't so good at the game. But yeah, 2 wins out of 2 in Rivals so far. Then we come up against Jarzinho and Mbappe. But what a ball over, and what a finish that is from Didier Drogba. This guy shows time and time again why he just is the best. And again, it's a very similar situation, not quite on the volley though this time, but another great finish from the Ivorian, and 2-0 after only just a few minutes leads to my 3rd and final rage quit. And actually, third game, 3rd win. Little hot streak onto the next checkpoint. Good stuff. We can work our way up. Whether or not that is the amount of Rivals I'll play this week, and then we'll just take the 3-win rewards, or I'll try and get up to 8, I'm unsure of yet. It's all going to depend on time and what other stuff there is to grind out and do on the game. Because at the moment, a lot of the objectives are far more valuable than just playing Rivals for the rewards that you get and the time you put in. So we shall see. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the episode for today. What do you think? Lots going on again. If you've enjoyed, do me a favour and hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 2,000 likes on this video. That'd be class. I'm going to go and figure out what's going on with my forehead and why it's rashy up. Like, what's going on there? I'll also catch you tomorrow, all right? I'll be back. It'll be all good. and I look forward to seeing you again. See ya. Peace.